All the praise, all the glory goes to the Father Yahweh, Son Yahweh, being Yahweh, the 7 angels and 400 million sign angels, prophet God, hallelujah. Shabbat Shalom, King YAH'S, aka YAH'S, on this so-called Saturday, September 24th, 2022. And the show called Social Media is the Daddy Figure. The show called Social Media is the Daddy Figure. And I'm gonna break that. I'm gonna explain that in a minute. And we live, broadcasting live. I'm broadcasting live on the YAH'S podcast show on this 110th episode. Well, I like to have right now is a little prayer. Father Yah just prayed today that the 1/3, you say the 1/3, and pray that you shine up on it, and then I know you have your hands on them, and you're gonna show mercy in time, in due time. Yahweh just pray that merciful, and whatever you do, make the 2/3 suffer tremendously with bad health and bad accidents, and suffer the pain that people in the planet misery and stuff suffer. And pray that America fall on your watch, and Barak God, in the name of Yahweh, being Yahweh, the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Barak God, all the glory, praise to the Most High Yahweh. Now, the social media is the daddy figure for real, because most 99, I say 98%, I give it a good 97% relies on social media to be their daddy figure. Social media is the daddy to most kids anyway, and that's why you shouldn't offend the little one so much. Sometimes you gotta offend the little one because they gotta get a spanking too for being badass and stuff. But I'm gonna break this hardcore factual truth, uncomfortable, unsatisfied, real truth. These kids and teenagers are not listening to their parents today. They're not listening to their parents today and stuff. They're not listening to their parents today. They think their parents don't know anything, which they don't. You can't blame the kids for that in a way, because I get sick of grown folks blaming kids for this, kids for that. We know kids from the age of 18 to 25, probably 18 to 30, doing the killing and stuff, but it's a lot of old heads. There's a couple of old heads killing too. There's a couple of middle age killing too and stuff been happening lately on the news. There's always black folks on the news and stuff, but anyway, why is it that that you look around, the kids look up to social media platforms to get their answers and stuff? You know why? Because the parents don't never spend time with their kids. That's the reason why. And that's why this show, the YAH'S podcast show, break down everything. I talk about all kind of topics, whether it happens to this or that, and something like that, stuff like that. I hope y'all can hear me for real, and stuff like that. I hope y'all can hear me. Hold on. Can you hear me now? Okay, you can hear me. Okay, I was trying to see some. Yeah. Okay. Now, I'm back again and stuff like that. So, social media becomes their daddy and stuff like that. They want to know answers and stuff, but we can't give them all the answers. We just men and human beings at the end of the day as well and stuff. Hold on for a minute. Okay. So, you wonder why these kids and teenagers look for social media for their answers and stuff, and they kind of answer their questions and stuff. Social media was a good thing, and social media was a bad thing. The good thing was you can kind of reach people. The bad thing was people use it for entertainment purposes, like shaking your butt, soliciting, lottering, scamming, and stuff like that, and getting your false hope, false information, false dreams, and stuff like that. Then they gravitate to people that real truth. They might don't understand it right away because they ain't never heard of it before. There's a lot of young people ain't never heard of YAH'S before, but a lot of them listen to my shows. A lot of them listen to my shows, and a lot of them read my poems as well. Cause I know for a fact they do. Yeah, parents don't understand their kids. They don't even love their kids. So when we think they gonna understand their kids, they don't even love their kids. They don't love their damn kid. They drop them off on anybody. Then they wonder why the kid get mad, not their baby and stuff. Why their baby get kidnapped and missing and shit like that. They don't care about their damn kids. They shouldn't. They wish they never had them. The parents ain't gonna tell you that. They're gonna say I was just stressed out. No. They made every word about that. They made every goddamn word about that shit. They made every word about it. They made every word. I'm coming with that damn bullshit ass lie. You ain't gonna fool me because I was a kid at one time and my parents didn't love me like they say they did. They might have cared for me, but they didn't love me. Cause you know such thing as love and stuff. They might have were concerned about me, but they wasn't there they wasn't there to the minimum, to an extent for real. So I know how these kids feel. And I know these kids situation stuff. Either got a single mama household or a two-parent household. They do not understand these kids. That's why they can't understand why these kids doing it. You're not there. That's why they doing the shit they doing. But the kids ran into a bloodline that they gonna suffer the same fate because their parents ain't telling them everything. Their parents ain't telling them that they messed around with their cousins. They messed around with one of their sister-in-laws or brother-in-laws or uncles. They ain't tell you that part. Oh, I know. So you talking to a man of spirituality of Yahweh. So you're not gonna snowball this around here on my channel. My channel is different from the rest of these guys' channel. I go to the heart of the matter and I know where it's coming from. People talk about it, but they talk about it and they change the subject and they beat around the bush in a way. And I always say the negative thing about the kids and teenagers, but they don't say nothing about the positive thing about kids and teenagers. These kids got a talent. They got more talent than your grown ass. Your grown ass wait till you about 40 and 50 to try to damn do something for yourself. These kids know they want to do ahead of time. That's why I say this a failed generation because of the older, they're not setting a good. The older people ain't setting a good example, but they want to try and say the young folk did, the young folk that. What about your old? What about you? What about you? What are you doing? You're not doing a damn thing. Y'all talk that same shit y'all talking back in the 60s and 70s, and 80s and shit, in the 90s, and going on to the 90s. Then you wonder why these kids rebel against y'all. The pastor be damn got something against kids. He don't want to do nothing but just touch them and have his way with them and call them evil devils and stuff, black devils and white devils and shit. That's what you call them. And then you wonder why motherfuckers don't want to go to church. Why these kids rebel and they can't relate to your life. Stop trying to be their friend, be their parent. You trying to be their best friend. You trying to fit in what they doing. You want to do the same thing. No, you had your chance. Let them young folk do them. Let them do them and listen to people on social media like me. For example, I'm not a role model, but I'm teaching these kids right from wrong. Something you should do. You should have been teaching your kids and stuff. You're not teaching them kids a damn thing. You're only teaching your kids to do what you do as you say, not do as you do. Yeah. Do as you say, not do as you do. That's what you're trying to teach your kids. You can't tell me how to raise my kid. You sure ain't doing a good job at it. You sure ain't doing a good job at it. It seems like I'm losing my voice a little bit, but I'm good right now. I'm good. Don't sweat the technique. We still in this mud. Then you wonder why your kids run to radio shows of people exposed in Hollywood, exposed about society, exposed about who run America and shit, and spirits and demons and stuff, and archaeologists and all that shit. You wonder why these kids running to us? Cause they consider us their daddy. I can't try to be your dad or nothing, but I can just give you advice the best to my ability. Cause I ain't trying to raise no kids, but if they come to my platform want some answers, I'd be happy to answer their question. But I'm not an open person to anybody. You could come and you might got the same question and all that stuff. It's fine, but yeah, kids got concerns and stuff, and we gotta get back to them type of parents again. See, them type of parents gone. They long and gone. Them parents that really cared about the kids and stuff, they long dead and gone. They all dead and gone, or in prison, or in jail. And then you wonder why they look to people like the thugs, the stick-up kids, the guy that can get all the women, the women that everybody cool with. You wonder why these kids hang around people like that. You call that the bad crowd. What your crowd was? You call that they hang around the wrong crowd. I guess everybody the wrong crowd to y'all, but y'all didn't hang around the wrong crowd when y'all was young. You see how they contradicting themselves a lot. They can't listen to me because I debunk all that shit they say. A lot of that shit they say. They ain't gonna say all that shit. I said I debunk a lot of that shit they say. I disagree with that shit. You was a kid once. You did wrong. You mad? You get mad because these kids rebel. They kind of worse than y'all used to be. Yeah, you created them. And then women kill me with this bullshit talking about you won't be shit without a woman. You talking that Farrakhan talk. That's why I don't respect Farrakhan. Farrakhan don't get no love here. The hell with Farrakhan, but I don't want to talk about him right now. Yeah, talking you won't be never without a woman. Yeah, I'm something without a woman. Just because I came out of my woman's stomach doesn't mean I'm something without a woman, because the man was created first. Without the man's sperm, it wouldn't be no children out your stomach. Women, that damn science chromosome bullshit. The hell with that damn line. That's that Scientology chromosome shit. That's that Farrakhan shit. Like I said again, that's why I mentioned his name. You can't snowball this here. You can snowball somebody else, but you talking to a wise person with me. You talking to a motherfucker what ain't gonna believe you 100% for value. I just look at you crazy and say, okay, it's a lie in that story you're telling me. It's something you're making up. You're exaggerating something. And that's why they can't look me in my eye like a man. They can't look me in my eye like a man because I debunk a lot of that shit they say. I disagree with a lot of shit they say. Now, old school start, they paved the way. I respect in that perspective. But don't lie to these kids talking about be what you want to be, and that's a lie. You just don't choose what you want to be. Kids don't choose what they want to be. Like I said before, and I'm going to say it again. If I had a kid, let one of them kids talking about they want to be gay, and your ass will be out my motherfucking house right in this instant. Or get your ass whooped like you didn't have got whooped before. I'll whoop your ass with that belt today and tomorrow. Get out of here talking about you want to be gay. You want to be Lil Nas X. And speaking of Lil Nas X, that boy wasn't really gay. Wish I knew that. I wanted to add him in there a little bit because I wanted to add Lil Nas X in that motherfucker because that boy was not really gay. He just said that shit just to put on a persona like he was gay so he can fit in Hollywood. And then when he had tried to warn out, he got tired of it. You see how he did that damn dance with Lucifer in the video. With that video, he had the 666 with the pink dressed like a bitch. Did the rituals on the video, dance with the devil. so they called it that, but he really Lucifer, Satan, the Baphomet. And that boy wasn't really gay. He was told to say he was gay. They said, if you say you gay, we'll pay you millions. And he signed his name, and he took that damn oath, Satan's oath. And then he signed the name in blood after he did that video. Yeah, I'm talking about Lil Nas X. That boy was not gay. He had to play it out. Now he's tired. Now he's saying he ain't gay. He first said he gay. At first he said he wasn't gay. Then he said he was gay. Then he said now he trying to take it back. Once you denounce the Most High Yahweh and sign your name in blood, ain't no turning back. You gotta suffer just like it. You gotta suffer just like the rest of them. That boy was not gay. He started off not gay. That boy, I just forgot that boy's name at the time. I remember somebody mentioned somebody like him before, but I didn't know that was him until the last minute. Cause you can tell I don't keep up with Hollywood like that. I'm not in Hollywood. This is the YAH'S podcast show. This is the best channel in the world, if you ask me. I break it down to you with everything or nothing at all. If I want to talk about a bunch of gospel, I go join them stupid ass groups and hear that shit, but I won't, cause I be bored easy. I get bored easy. I don't want to hear about gospel all day. Talk about some entrepreneurship or some money making, grinding, or motivation or something, encouragement or something. Nobody want to hear nothing about your struggles and your problems. That shit long gone too. That shit long gone. The struggles and your problems. I ain't trying to understand your struggle. I've been there and done that. I'm struggling too, but I'm not struggling as much. What I mean by that, I'm living fine, but I ain't living no luxurious life. I ain't living no best life with all that. See these women talking, I'm living my best life. That damn song, I'm living my best life. But women be saying that shit. The ones be single, and the ones that say they living their best life, them the ones single. Them the single bitches. Them bitches living a miserable life. Self-care and all that shit. That's all it is. Self-care, and I care about myself. I don't need nobody until you see them with them damn guys that they don't want. Yeah, you see what them type of guys that they don't want. Yeah, these bitches ain't fooling no damn body. They ain't snowballing me because I know the tricks of the trade of these women. I know the tricks of their trade. Hold on for a second. Give me a minute. Hold on. Yeah. Who you snowballing? Who the fuck you fooling? You don't love your damn kids, women. Dudes love their kids more than women love men love their kids more than women love their kids. Although some of these dudes don't want the child from that woman, cause he fucked the Jezebel. Guarantee you that. He fucked the Jezebel. That's a guarantee there. I know he fucked the Jezebel. I'm just getting stuff in. Every time I do a show or a poetry, I get stuff in. But more on my radio show. I think that would I always get stuff in when I do my radio show. Mm-hmm. Yeah, social media is the daddy figure. Social media is most people's daddy. I am social media, but I'm not your daddy now. I guess I'm getting a little, not outplay. I ain't gonna say that. I won't say that, but I'm getting a little, not outplay. I'm getting a little, attention a little bit on social media, because I'm doing things positive and with all that negativity and drama and stuff. That's what I'm trying to say. And so yeah, this topic was very important. This topic was very important to talk about for real, because those what kids look up to and teenagers look up to. And I barely do shows on about kids and stuff and teenagers. It seems like it's more I'm talking a kids show. But really, it ties into social media. Kids are involved in it. And you don't know how to reach them. Parents don't know how to reach their kids. That's why these kids talk back to you. They talk back to their parents, which they shouldn't. The book say don't talk back to your mama and your daddy. But mostly they talk back to their mama, because a lot of boys and girls live with their mamas instead of their daddies. You see too and few with their daddies and stuff. These parents are weak today. They weak. These parents are pathetic. I had to call it out. I think I'm one of the first one calling it out. I think I'm the first one calling it out. Cause everybody else, they kind of sleeping on it. They kind of like they kind of touch on it, but they touch on it and then they change the subject. I don't want to do a whole show about kids, but yeah, I don't want to defend the little one. Cause I know kids follow my radio show and they listen to my radio shows and stuff, and they read my poems. Only thing they got, and they might want to buy my books and stuff, but they gotta ask their parents though, which is they do ain't ask their parents. Ask your grandparents or your parents. Your grandparents might I don't know. That's a neutral. Your parents might allow you to buy some of my books, because they'll try to tell you, oh this guy, he that damn conspiracy guy, or he part of a cult, or he a part of a cult. Is he all right? Is he okay? Nah, is you a good parent? That's the question you need to ask yourself. Yeah. Yeah, as the show must go on and life goes on, and these parents don't give a damn about their kids and stuff. And I know for a fact they don't. Ain't when nobody told me anything. I just know for a fact. I see it a lot of times. Yeah, nah, I'm not gonna have no kids in America. Hell no. Maybe in foreign countries I might do it, but not maybe in foreign countries, but not in America. I don't see how it happen. I don't see how it gonna happen. I don't see it happening. And foreigners, why you waste your time coming to America? This is the worst country. This is the worst colonized place in the world, non-colonized place in the world. But it's a communist country. This is communist country. Ain't shit in America but damn digital and some goddamn donated stuff, because there ain't no damn money in no damn America. Which people didn't understand that. Trying to order 3, 4. I said, damn, they got you snowball. I don't have to respond to a lot of shit they be saying about my poems and stuff. I don't have to respond because I know they dumb. Why respond to a dumbass? Why would I respond to a dumbass? Like real talk, why I respond to a dumbass for? Can you feel me? Can you hear me? Yeah. why care what they say? Like real shit. Why care what they say? Yeah, shout out to Instagram. They oh yeah, I did a little 30-second clip video, little rail video on Instagram earlier. Go check that out. Little 30-second Instagram little clip for 30 seconds. I did that like a couple hours ago. Go check that out on Poetry. Not Poetry, on Instagram under my name. Go to the search engine, type White Vessel with all small letters, YVESSEL. Go check out my Instagram and you'll see my little 30-second clip. Go check that out. Yeah. You gotta maintain, stay busy at all times. Because you never know what's gonna happen and stuff. And then you wonder why kids would rather pay attention to social media. You know, kids watch stupid shit like some motherfucker falling off a goddamn skateboard and shit. And people riding bikes and shit. They you know, kids don't read and study, be on their phone more. And you shouldn't let your kids have your phone. You shouldn't let kids have your phone until they get about at least 13. Then your kids have phones at 7, 8 years old. Hell no. Because you don't want to be bothered with them. Should never have them. I stressed that enough too. Should never have these damn kids. Yeah, you should never have them. Yeah. Should never have them. Let me see. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Oh. Anyway. Yeah. And like I said, my radio shows on every podcast that you listen to radio available. Every podcast radio is available. Cause it ain't corporate owned, it's independent and stuff. And yeah. You gotta put money back into your business and stuff. Put money back. Say like I'm doing books, I gotta put money back in my distribution stuff. Gotta put money back into it just to make it sell even more, copies even more and stuff. And well, you still could buy the book and stuff if you're into books. I want kids to like read a little bit. They ain't gotta read. They ain't gotta be a reader fanatic or nothing like that. Just read to know that why things happen in this world and stuff like that. I think kids, they best bet to read one in my book, cause my first 2 books might be too much, and my 3rd book, my ebook might be a little too much. My 4th book might be more like easier to read. Not my 4th, but my last book called The Tables That Turn on Lulu. It's everywhere on Amazon and eBay and stuff like that. Yeah, The Table That Turn, but that might be easy for you to read, because you might want to understand my first 2 book and my ebook, but the last one behind all them 3, you might understand that one. You probably understand that one. Yeah. The kid me with the real older parents, the grandparents stuff. They try to fit it into what their kids into and stuff. You not listen to them, because when the kid tell you something deep, You say, who you getting that from? Who you getting that from? And stuff. And then you wonder why your kids don't want to talk to y'all, talk to the parents or the grandparents, because you don't understand them. You don't understand them. You don't understand these kids. You don't understand that. You don't understand your ways. You don't understand these kids' mindset is today. Just because they be on their phone, oh, that's all they want to do, be on their phone. You don't know what them kids looking at. Don't think these kids looking at pornos and stuff all the time. That ain't true either. Some of them do. Some of them don't. Yeah. God damn. I ain't got no kids and I know what these kids is about. Some parents should know about these kids about. They think it where their kids going to school, doing their homework and stuff. Okay, that's good. That's good parenting. No. You gotta be more involved in your kid's life. You gotta be more involved with what they studying, what they interested in, and what they like to do. Besides going to them public schools and shit, that drain they ass. They drain. And then they don't teach them in them public schools. Yeah, they ain't teaching me that when I was in the public school, high school stuff. That's why I dropped out. I dropped out and got my GED. And I ain't really had to get my GED, but I did it. Because it's not about education, it's about getting a skill. See, that's another lie they told y'all, they told these kids. It's about getting an education and getting a good job, high-paying job, and a college degree and shit, and get married, have kids, happily ever after. This ain't Romeo and Juliet. This ain't Bonnie and Clyde. This ain't damn Isaac Davis and Ruby Dees. No. That's not how life really is. That's not reality. That's a fantasy. That's fairy tales. You don't tell them kids. You ain't telling them kids. Some of them kids I already know you telling them fairy tale ass stories. The kids today are smarter than the damn adults. Did you know that? These damn adults ain't smart. All they talk about is war stories. Some people get tired of it, including myself. When I was younger, when I was coming up, only thing you can tell me that I listen to is about you was in captivity and slavery. That's the only thing I might want to hear. All that other shit, well, Mr. Charlie worked me to death. So what? You allowed them to. Although you got to put food on your table, you got to pay your bills. You never stay at a job 20, 30 years. You only stay at a job at least 6 months, or at least a year. You think I'm gonna stay at a motherfucker job from a cracker for 20 years? Hell no. The hell with them. I tell them myself, I quit. Or I tell them to fire me. Instead of no damn, I ain't gonna say no one job no 20 years. That's baloney. No, I never stayed in no job that long. And I ain't stayed at a job 5 years. The longest I stayed at a job was 3 years. And I walked out on that job my damn self. Yeah, I quit. I walked out on a couple of jobs. The job don't define me. Most High define me spiritually. No. It's okay to get a job and like a job, but you wasn't put there to be there forever just because they're paying your bill and stuff. You got to do something for yourself with independence. Stop that relying on the cracker man all your life. Stop relying on somebody. You want to be somebody to work all your life. That's why these kids making money on damn social media by just doing a little stupid shit. It looks stupid, but they making money off of it. That's good. That's a grind. Oh, you just want somebody to come on your side. No, I don't. I'm just telling you facts. You ain't gonna come on my side to do nothing. You can come in here and there. I ain't no damn bully. I'm just telling you the real truth. Yeah. 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 Just miss it. Go ahead and listen to the show from the beginning. And the topic will call the 110th episode will call the social media is the daddy figure. Then you wonder why your kid and your teenagers don't respect the parents. Hell, the parents don't respect themselves. All they care about themselves and want to do what they want to do, which is nothing but go fuck around with their little broke friends. They want to go fuck around at some party. They want to go fuck around with no good people that don't do no good thing, but talk about everybody else but themselves, gossip and drama and stuff. That's all the parents want to do. Want to still be young, still want to party, cause girls just want to have fun. It don't matter. They in the real truth. They the same way. They the worst though, because they say that about YAH. That's even worse. Now don't you see now a lot of motherfuckers trying to speak your mind and stuff. Nine, they want to try to bag off teaching scriptures all the time. I'm talking about people on YouTube, by the way, because people think I'm talking about people on Spreaker radio show. And they think I'm talking about YAH'S and stuff. No, I'm not talking about him. I'm just talking about people on YouTube. Now you see all these motherfuckers ain't teaching scriptures like they used to now. Cause all they teach was scripture, doing a praise song. Now they bag it down and talk about reality now, because what they were talking was Christianity. That was all Christianity talk. Doing all that bullshit, reading the book and stuff. It's okay to read the scripture, but you ain't breaking it down. You're reading it like a novel. Now don't you see it now? Now they want to talk the stuff we talk about on Spreaker radio show, Spreaker radio podcast. Radio period. But the radio for corporate, all they talk about is celebrities. They corny. They suck. I tell them to their face they suck too. Nobody want to hear nothing about no damn entertainers all damn day. The hell with entertainers. They all sold out. They all some Uncle Tom. They all house Negroes. Uppity Kens and uppity Karens. Uppity Chanchingo, uppity as Joel Lopez, Hispanic people. Whatever happened to Joel Lopez, right there? Although he sold out too, but I'm just saying. You're right. Corporate radio, all they want to talk about is hip hoppers, Hollywood, the Grammys, the MTV, and all that crap, all that garbage on TV. That's all corporate radio want to talk about. We talk about all kind of shit, independent stuff. We talk about issues, and we talk about encouraging and motivating people. We ain't talking all about no damn who give a fuck about somebody won or some goddamn Billboard award or some Grammy nominees and all that shit. Who want to care about that shit so much? They not to talk no more. That's why nobody watching that shit no more. They listen to more regular people now. Why you think they listen to more regular people like myself and other people right now? Yeah. They might get more attention to me though, because I don't talk about stuff I talk about stuff they don't want to hear. I talk about stuff they don't want to hear. Yeah, I talk about stuff they don't want to hear. Because they are lost cause. Yeah, they are lost cause. A lot of them are. So, I think I broke everything down about social media as the daddy figure. Everything started from the daddy, not the mother. Everything started from the daddy, because the daddy built this. The daddy created everything. He even created your baby. He even built your houses and your homes and stuff. Built your roads and stuff. Nah, women ain't nothing without men. It ain't the other way around. You won't be shit without a woman. Nah, woman, you didn't do a damn thing. Stop talking that damn Farrakhan talk. That chromosome shit. Science chromosome shit. That's what you're talking like. That's what you're talking like. You're talking like them. And look what Farrakhan ended up at. I don't know what the hell with him, but anyway. Yeah, like I'm losing my voice a little bit. I'm good. It just sometimes I be loose. Sometimes, you know, then it's the weather changing and stuff as well. Yeah, so download the shows as much as you can and listen to it, because it gives you a lot of information and a lot of advice and motivation and encouragement. I ain't here to hurt kids. I'm here to help kids in the best way of my ability. But I can't be your dad. I can't hold your hand. I don't think I can do is just tell you. Social media is the daddy figure. That's what kids look up to. Anything these kids just look up to it because they just discover something. Nah, they ain't discover it. You weren't gonna believe them. And then if you did believe them, you gonna tell them not to listen to certain people, or just listen to certain things. Listen to comedy and happy life and happy shit. This ain't about happy. It's about real reality. It's educational, what I'm saying. They don't even teach you this shit in public schools. They might teach you in homeschool. So yeah, get this. Download for free and stuff. And I might do my all poetry Monday. Stay tuned to that and stuff. I ain't do one yesterday and stuff like that. I wait till Monday to do it. And so yeah. Yeah, listen to it very carefully, kids and teenagers and stuff. Well, the show for any damn body stuff, really, they want to listen to it or not. It's making progress so far. Like I just said, it take time. It take time and stuff. Yeah. Cause they want to treat kids and teenagers like they enemies and stuff, but you want them kids to fight the back. You want them to fight your war in Afghanistan and shit. Your fight, your fucked up fight, your fight. You started it, but you want the kids and teenagers. That's why you try to recruit them at an early age. So you can say, well, we gonna pay them. The only thing he's saying, we're gonna put them out there so to some, if they die, they die. If they live, we'll pay them. And then if they die, we get paid money off their death. That's all you doing. That's why they want to recruit them at an early age, and parents don't catch on to that. So research everything I'm telling you. Don't go by face value way I'm saying. Go by what's best for you and your children. And ain't no future. All the glory, all the praise goes to Father Yahweh, Son Yahweh, Ben Yahweh, the 7 angels and the 400 million sign angels, Sebastian, hallelujah, Barakatah, favor and peace, King YAH'S, aka YAH'S, signing off on this Sabbath, Barakatah.